Last weekend, McCartney Kessler won the Nottingham Open and in doing so got her ranking high enough that she would be seeded at Wimbledon. It was one of the big stories. But why does that matter? This week's tennis lesson is on seedings. So let's talk about what is a seed. It's essentially the highest ranked players in the draw. The highest ranked quarter of the draw, 25% of a draw is typically the seeds, the players who by ranking are more likely to do well. And they are important for the story of the tournament because essentially it creates a path to a final. They set the scene for the story. And we have them so we don't have crazy draws in the first round so that the top two players in the world don't play each other first, essentially. Like, could you imagine if Arina Sabalenka played Coco Gauff in round one? Or even Yannick Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz played each other in round one? So essentially it's there to kind of put a bit of structure in and create the best possible finale to the tournament in theory, but also create a measure by which the chasing pack, the other players in the draw, can compare themselves to. The seeds before a tournament are typically decided by the world rankings the Monday before. So, for example, this Wimbledon, the seeds will be decided by the rankings that came out on the 23rd of June, ready for when the tournament starts on the 30th of June. At a Grand Slam like Wimbledon, there are 32 seeds. If you were to watch a 1000 or a 500, there are going to be fewer of them. Usually about 16 if the draw size is 64 or fewer, or even if a 32 player draw, you're going to get 8 seeds. And they're usually structured in a way so that 1 and 2 are in opposite halves of the draw, 3 and 4 are in opposite halves of the draw to each other and can't meet the top 2 players until the semi-finals, and so on. So essentially that's what a seeding is. It sets the structure of a tournament, it creates the story, and it stops players meeting each other too soon. It means that if you're in the top 16, you're not going to meet a top 8 player until the 4th round. If you're in the top 8, you're not going to meet a top 4 player until the quarterfinals. It's there just to avoid complete and utter chaos. Although, having said that, tennis still does its best.